It is the 1st of October and the group is... What group are you?
PCP Productions.
FC.
FC.
Yeah.
Okay, you may start.
Slides, the 2019 documentary. The project concept. So we're going to do a Bear Grylls style mockumentary in which we explore and discuss the endangerment of slides. Like a Bear Grylls film, it's going to be filmed from a handheld camera, and the presenter and the cameraman will talk to each other as they're in the same situation. We're trying to make it a self-aware, personal documentary, but also fly on the wall as it's all natural and it's not filmed in a set. We want to use as much raw and uncut footage as possible to give it the realism and the unscripted interactions.
Okay, we hope to evaluate our skills and abilities to create an engaging and informative mockumentary. We will use this project as an opportunity to introduce ourselves to the world of documentaries and prepare ourselves when it comes to creating a proper documentary.
We're aiming to film our mockumentary in various locations and include as many slides as we possibly can. Wicksteed Park is our nearby location, and to begin with, and from there our production members will drive further out with a handheld camera and get as much cinematic footage as possible. We're going to be conducting this in a professional manner so we can get our message across and raise as much awareness as possible. To do this, we'll have to go out and conduct some interviews and compile them together to show as evidence that this is something we want the public to notice. We'll be encouraging the public to follow our social media charity page to show how passionate we are.
Our example of documentaries that we have looked into is Bear Grylls, as it portrays a serious and challenging book. It is portrayed as serious and challenging, but we use this example as the same concept as our idea in terms of like the structure of it. It shows a very raw and uncut, with a lot of the shots being not well planned out and very in the moment. This helps promote the idea that he's isolated out in the wild, just him and his cameraman. This is something we want as the character is serious about slides in the wild, so we want to make it seem that our crew are very passionate about the endangerment of slides. With this idea, we'll be including cinematic shots of the slides, capturing them in the wild. Bear Grylls also likes to talk to the cameraman, not just to the camera, making it seem like they are in it together, and that there's no other crew. This is something we would like to incorporate into our project, so we can really capture how passionate we are in our own documentary.
The primary research we'll use in the mockumentary will be for our vox pops. We're going to use the vox pops to talk to members of the public and ask them questions about slides and what they feel about the slides and the endangerment of the slides. We're going to use these in our mockumentary to show the real side and show the public eye, so it becomes more relatable and people can watch it and relate to the documentary and learn things they didn't know. The primary research should all be done through the pre-production, so researching shows that have similar topics, like we said, Bear Grylls. And this will obviously all help us to create the most realistic and believable mockumentary that we can.
Our second research will be gathering to make our characters seem real and genuine slide activists, and the amount of slides in the UK and their impact on childhood, and the best slides in the UK, where they're located and their statistics, and also water slides and normal park slides, and the differences, pros and cons of slides, and the decrease in slides production and how parks are going extinct.
You're reading this.
Yeah, this is
Okay. When it comes to ethics, there isn't anything majorly wrong with the topic of slides, as it's, when it comes to ethics, it's more about moral beliefs, and there isn't anything about slides that's could be classed as morally wrong. However, reading the endangerment of the slide, people could grow offended if they're strong believers of endangerment of animals.
As a final piece, we'd like to produce a successful documentary on the endangerment of slides. We want to show the audience in a professional manner that we are passionate about this matter in a series of cinematic footage, interviews and a social media page.
As a group, we hope to improve our skills in this project, such as teamwork, film and communication with one another. Oh. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow.
So you got this video up.
Oh yeah.
The video's not very good.
Bro, how do I get to the video?
I haven't watched
Can we do it? Yeah, no one touched it.
that ethics page. You missed
Oh
out
my
a bit
goodness.
there.
I know why I missed out on it.
Yeah, the footage was great. It was edited poorly then.
It's not very.
Oh, here we go.
Let's have a watch.
Press the play.
Full screen it.
As you saw, guys, we're not a species to mess around with. We take shelter on a nearby tree. I think we narrowly managed to escape. But you see what I mean? We're completely lost now. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking scary, isn't it? Let's get out of there, we're going to put it together.
There you go.
It's just cut.
Better than I was expecting.
You're well.
Right, okay, is that the entire
Yeah,
pitch? Right, has anyone got any questions?
When was this coming down the slide?
Oh my
Right, anyone?
question.
See, I need to be asking myself questions.
What's the name of it actually? Because that said the slide and data room project.
It's called Slides.
It's a good name.
I personally think it'd be better if it was called like something like the slide and data room project, because it'd be like something like Bear Grylls would have as his.
Oh
You know what I mean? It makes it more serious. Because like slides, it sounds like a TV show.
Yeah,
you know
it's a
what I mean?
documentary.
Yeah, I know, but like I think it sounds like makes it more serious than just slides, because it makes. it seem more
That's why the
engaging.
ellipses in the end of slides. It's like slides. And you're like, oh shit, slides.
What's your language? Right, okay. What other influences will there be? So, for instance, you've said Bear Grylls, what else?
Slides.
Well, I guess any documentary that talks about.
Like David Attenborough.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does David Attenborough come
He's
under?
the style, the way that he like.
He's very like serious, passionate.
passionate about like nature and stuff.
He knows a lot of
Okay,
facts as well.
so
That's
are
what
you going to
stats.
do it as if it's a voiceover?
No.
No.
Right, so David Attenborough does voiceovers, that's why you're confused there. Okay, have you done any recce's so far?
Need what?
Is that like
Have you gone and
location?
location
Yeah,
scouted?
not really, no.
No? So you need to look at, you know, slides in the area, I guess. Why slides?
Because
Dunno.
because it just
Slides.
like
It's
enjoyment
just like-
from our childhood.
Cannot tell you.
Yeah,
It's
as a
something
child,
we-
they had a
it's
massive
something we
impact
can all
on my
relate on.
upbringing.
That we have all used
We've all
the
used it
slides.
one in our life.
And it's like not an official subject.
Okay, can you people quiet? Can you clear up for me what the actual story is?
Slides are becoming less and less popular and becoming an endangered species as a play area.
Okay, so it's not how slides are dangerous; it's the endangerment
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
they're
slides.
endangered like
All
Yeah.
that's taking over.
Okay, that's fine.
Slides are dangerous. And
Um,
they are dangerous.
Yeah, when it gets hot.
so what kind of interviews are you going to do?
So we're going to talk to some slide professionals and some.
Yeah.
Oh, we could interview the Wixty manager.
Yeah, exactly. Probably some of that's like
Yeah,
built
But
built slides, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, and be like, why do you think no kids using slides anymore?
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
And obviously we're going to do Vox
Right.
and then- oh, okay.
Okay. Big issue with ethics.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
What's that?
There are people who have died on slides.
Yeah, 'cause-
What?
There's a bloke recently who broke his neck on a
Oh,
slide.
that's a
really?
walk-on.
Yeah,
But how
same
did he do
thing.
that? Did
Yeah.
he
That's
go on it like?
Yeah, but he did. Yeah, but
Did
it
he
wasn't the
not
slides
throw
fault.
himself down
though.
it?
Probably
I'm pretty sure he
tripped
wasn't
himself
meant to
on
get
it.
on it.
No, but
Like you
right.
you go-
So you
wasn't
think
meant to be on.
ethics behind it, right? Regardless, if someone's possibly died on a slide, which they probably
But- yeah, but
have,
it was their
how
fault, this is
would
the
their
exact point.
families feel
Because now
if they
people
watch
don't want to
this?
go on slides and they're becoming
They're becoming
endangered.
endangered.
Okay.
So that's the whole
So
point.
you need to think about that with your ethics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would
yeah.
Okay.
reverse that shit? Well,
Last thing is, as a comment, work on your sound design, because we couldn't hear a damn thing
Yeah,
you were
sorry. I
saying.
didn't
I
realise
did
it was
it.
that loud. Like in editing, it didn't sound
I'm
that
not
loud.
chief, I'm not
Okay.
chief editor, Matt.
So you need to work on your sound
Yeah,
design.
chief editor.
Any other questions?
Mind when
Nothing?
you put your headphones in.
Do you have any questions for your audience?
Like, if I were a
What did you guys want to see in this documentary?
I want to see Dan fighting a slide.
We need to go to. We actually need to go to a swimming pool and interview them about their wars.
We need to do that now.
Right, anything else? Are we all good? Well done.
It's just such a good documentary. Though.